Hello everyone, welcome back to Kiran's English Hub. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the second unit textbook grammar and vocabulary. That is Oliver asks for more, the cry of children reaching the unreached. Okay, let us get into this here. First we have glossary. Let us look at the glossary. Bedel is an official of church, a kind of priest who is from the church. Parish is a church committee. It is kind of a committee under which there are other villages. Next one. Oakum is loose fiber obtained by untwisting and packaging or untwisting and picking apart old ropes. So it is just the combination of different fibers. Next one. Sorely is serious or angry. Gruel is kind of gravy, kind of thick liquid food. Next one, devoured is to eat hungry, like meaning of swallow. Okay. Next one, appetite is hunger, the desire to eat or hunger. Next one, voracious is wanting great quantities of food. Okay. Voracious is we also say voracious reader who wants to read more. Here, voracious refers to the person who eats more. Next, stupefied is shocked. Paralyzed is to become motionless. Ladle is a long-handled spoon used to serve liquids. Okay, the long spoon. Next, countenance is a person's face or facial expression. Confinement is putting someone in a prison or in a closed room. Next one, apprentice is one who works under a skilled person who is a trainer, who is a trainee. Okay. Now vocabulary part. Look at the vocabulary part. Look at the underlined part in the following sentence. You have come here to be educated, said red-faced gentleman. Okay. Now the word red-faced is called as compound adjective, which is modifying the noun gentleman. Gentleman is the noun here. Red-faced is compound adjective. Okay. Now the red-faced gentleman is a short form of a gentleman with a red face. So instead of saying a gentleman with a red face, we could change the form and use red-faced gentleman. So that gives the same meaning, but here we can use that in a compound adjective manner, and beside that we can use this now. Now pick out the phrases with compound adjectives from the story or elsewhere and write how they can be rewritten to express the same meaning. So if you can find some of the compound adjectives from the lesson, so note them down here in ABC and rewrite them in the different sentences. Now here, if you look at this section, change the underlined parts in the following paragraph into compound adjectives. Rewrite the paragraph in your notebook. So there are some underlined phrases here. You have to rewrite them using compound adjectives. So how can we change them into compound adjectives? See here, Sachin Tendulkar is a cricketer who is famous all over the world. So your underlined phrase is cricketer who is famous all over the world. So how can we rewrite this? Yes. If you look at this, cricketer who is famous all around the world. So I need a compound adjective here. So how can I make this into compound? I can use world famous cricketer. Okay, so Sachin Tendulkar is a world famous cricketer. That's it. So I can rewrite the whole sentence using this one. Okay, so note it down. I'm erasing this. Next one, he is a batsman playing with right hand. He is a batsman playing with right hand. Batsman playing with right hand is underlined. So what is the compound adjective that I can use? I can use this one. What is that? Right hand batsman. Right hand batsman. Right hand is compound adjective modifying batsman. Right? Next one. He has many world records to his credit which are mind blowing. Okay, now look at this. Old records to his credit, which are mind blowing. Old records is the noun that we need here. So we can go with mind blowing old records. He has many mind blowing old records. Okay, together we can use it here. We can use the compound adjective, that is together mind blowing and old. Next one is a person with a kind heart. Okay, so what is the adjective, compound adjective that we can use here? He is a kind hearted person. Okay, kind hearted is compound adjective modifying person, that is noun. Next one, he works in an NGO, non-governmental organization based in Mumbai. Okay, so what is a compound adjective I can use here? I can use Mumbai based NGO. Okay, see here, Mumbai based I can use the type of adjective. This is called as compound adjective. So if any proper noun is there, then I can call it as proper adjective. Okay, so wherever the name is there, okay, mentioned. So NGO is the noun modified by the adjective given beside. Okay, right. Next one. So using all these rewritten compound adjectives, read the whole paragraph for the students. Aspirants, you need not to rewrite. Next, fill in the blanks with appropriate compound adjectives from the box given. Okay, so look at this. We need to complete this paragraph with appropriate compound adjectives. So deep rooted, old fashioned, well mannered, soft spoken, brand new. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are given. 1, 2, 3, 4 only we need here. Okay, so 4 fillers and 5 options. Let us check. Lata is a dash girl. Okay, so one option you can eliminate here, old fashioned, because that is vowel sound and here a is given, a is followed by consonant sound, so old fashioned is eliminated. Okay, so Lata is a dash girl, well mannered speaks about girl, soft spoken girl, brand new girl cannot be used here. Okay, so deep rooted girl maybe, but how can we call as deep rooted girl? We are not sure. She speaks kindly with her classmates. Look at her. She is wearing an dash dress. So after an you need vowel sound word. So only vowel sound word here is, only vowel sound compound adjective here is old fashioned. Okay, in the second blank we can use old fashioned. Okay, she is wearing an old fashioned dress. She does not like to wear dash dresses. She does not like to wear what type of dresses? Brand new dresses. Don't you think Lata is a dash girl? Lata is a well-mannered girl or deep-rooted girl? So how do you use here? You have to use deep-rooted girl. I will tell you why. Because here you can see she's following the old fashion. She does not like the brand new or model fashion dresses. So she is kind of a person who is so traditional. So we call that type of girls as deep-rooted girl. So Lata is dash girl here. Well-mannered girl or soft-spoken girl? We are speaking about her manner. So we have to go with well-mannered girl only. Okay, so if at all you have these type of problems in the beginning which you cannot answer in the beginning, you keep them on hold, move to the next filler, and once you complete that you can again come back to the first filler, right? That is how you do it. Next, coming to the grammar here, look at the following sentence taken from the story. The boy is a fool, said the gentleman in the white waistcoat. As you know, the above underlined expression can be changed into a question. So can we change that into a question? Yes. So how do we change the above statement into a question? By putting auxiliary verb before the subject. Okay. Subject is the boy here. Now what we have to do is put the auxiliary verb before the subject. So here, the boy is a fool is the sentence. Now auxiliary verb here is. So change that into the first place. So is the boy a fool is the question mark. So when you place the helping verb in the beginning, auxiliary verb in the beginning, so the sentence changes into a question. Now look at some more sentences here. I understand that she asked for more, that he asked for more. I understand. Understand is verb form 1. So when there is verb form 1 is used, you will get do or does as the helping verbs. So since I is used, you cannot use does. You have to go with I do. So when you change I do into question, you will get do I. Okay, do I understand that he asked for more? Next. Oliver asks for more. Okay. Now asks is verb form 5. When verb form 5 is used, the helping verb must be does. Okay, so does Oliver ask for more is a question. Next, the boys took their places. The boys took their places. Took is verb form 2. So when verb form 2 is used, the helping verb is did. Okay, so did the boys take their places? So here we have to change the verb. Remember, whenever you are using did is followed by only verb form 1. So in the general statement, V2 is used, but in the question tag or in the question here sentence, did is used. So if did is used, the following verb must be in the verb form 1. So did the boys take, not did the boys took. Next. These sentences are changed into questions by placing do, does, did at the beginning. Such questions are called as yes or no questions. So when you use any helping verb in the beginning, you get the answer as yes or no. So that is why they are called as yes or no questions. Now change the following statements into yes or no questions using these ones. Okay, let us look at this. Oliver was frightened at the sight of so many gentlemen. Okay, was is already given here, so you can use was in the beginning. Was Oliver frightened at the sight of so many gentlemen? Question mark. That's it. So here, if you change just helping verb and subject here, that is fine. Next, you are an orphan. So what is the question mark here? Are you an orphan? Question mark. Okay. Yes, I am an orphan. No, I am not an orphan is the answer. Next one. You say your prayers every night. Okay. So say is verb form 1 here. So when you come across verb form 1, the helping verbs must be do or does. So since subject is you have to use do. You do. Okay. So that changes into do you say. Do you say your prayers every night is the question mark. Next one. You will pick Occam tomorrow morning. So you will subject and helping verb are already given. So simply change two of them. Will you pick Occam tomorrow morning? And at the end question mark. Next one. Mr. Bumble rushed into the room. So you do not have direct helping verb, only have to focus on main verb. When V2 is there, what is helping verb? Did is the helping verb you have to use. So did Mr. Bumble rushed into the room? So now I want you to find out the correct one in this case. Rush or rushed? Did is already used, right? Just before I told you, after did is followed by only verb form 1. So you cannot use verb form 2 here. That is wrong. So did Mr. Bumble rush into the room? Okay, this is M. Next. They can devour the big ball. So can is used here. They is subject is also used. So you can simply change that into can they devour the big ball? Question mark. Next, boys have generally excellent appetite. So boys and have is given. So have boys generally. Can you use that? No. Here there is little a different rule here. The rule is have is not helping verb here. Have is the verb. Okay, the verb is verb form 1. Okay, for example, have, had, had, has, had, had. V1, V2, V3, and V4 is having, having. Okay, so here have is used as verb form 1. So when it is used as verb form 1, have, so what is the helping verb do you get? You have to go with do. So do boys have generally excellent appetite, question mark. Okay, now read the following sentence taken from the story. You were brought up by the parish, weren't you? In this sentence, weren't you at the end is called as question tag. Question tags are used to get information or confirmation. The question tags are positive if the statements are negative, and if the statements are positive, question tags are negative. These tags are short or contracted form of questions. If the statement has an auxiliary, the tag begins with an auxiliary. In case it does not have an auxiliary, it begins with do, does, did. Okay. Now read the following dialogue to understand the use of question tags. Look at this. The weather is good today. Question tag is isn't it, because the statement isn't positive. Is used, and isn't is changed. Weather is used as it in pronoun. Vijay, indeed, Ramu. Now, how about going out? Hope you will join me. Okay, here will is used. Short form of will is used. You will. Okay, will changes into won't, and you can be used as is you. Next, I have got some important work now, I am afraid. So that is small conversation. Now we have got, read the following dialogue that took place at the party. Add suitable question tags to complete it. So we have to complete this question tag section. Okay. Now look at this. I have met you before. I have is the long form. This is the short form. So what is the question tag here? Haven't I? Okay. No, I don't think so. But your name is Vani. Okay, what is the question tag here? Isn't it? Question tag. No, it's Suma. Anyway, glad to meet you. Okay, next one. Me too. This is Rohit. The party seems to be really nice. The party seems to be. Seems is verb form 5. So when verb form 5 is used, the question tag must be does. That is in positive. So this is Rohit. Okay, the party seems to be really lively. So can you use does here, or can you go with isn't it? Party, of course, it you can use here. Doesn't it? Okay, so does changes into doesn't here. Okay, and it can be used as is, that is the party. Next, yes, definitely we enjoyed ourselves a lot on such occasions. We enjoy is verb form 1. When verb form 1 is used, the question tag or the helping verb is do, so that is positive. So change that into negative, you will get don't. We can be used as is we, right? Next, read the following passage. Every numbered sentence has an error. So here you have five sentences there are they have errors here. Look at the first one. When Rohit was 9, his family lived for a small town. Lived in a small town, not for a small town. We are telling the position or the place where they are living. Next, his father Raja Rao were a clerk in Rao and Rao company. We are speaking about his father Raja Rao, singular subject. But here were is used. His father Raja Rao was must be used. Next, Janaki, Rohit's mother, was an housewife, was a housewife. She used to be alone in the daytime when Rohit was at school and Rajarao in his office. Okay, till here this is only one sentence. Third one. Next, she wanted to have a pet. Okay. Next, she asked Rohit's father several times. Several is plural. Okay, it must be followed by times. So here, remember, if any verb is given directly after she, you can use has. But remember, wanted is already used here. That is verb form 2. That means it is not V5, it is V2. Okay. So if she wanted is used, then subject and V2 is already used. So again, you need not to use after to has. So instead you have to use after to have. Next one. You have writing skills here. You have to go through that writing skills. Look at this glossary is there. Weary is tired and lost all the strength when you are weak and tired. Meadows are patches like green lands. Merrily means only. Next, sorely is in a painful manner when you're too tired and painful. Next one, drooping is hanging downwards, like when your eyelashes they droop down when you are tired. That is called as drooping. Next, pale is not bright, not in color, like something that is not colorful. Okay. So after that, we do not have any vocabulary grammar part here. That is it for this video, students. So in the next video, in the next class, I will teach you Unit 3 grammar part and vocabulary. So that is selfish giant 1, selfish giant part 2, and the garden within. That is 4. Thank you for watching, students. See you all in the next video.